Hey, I I'm back. I hope you're doing great, and I hope you've been well. It's only been one day where I didn't do this video, and as you can see, I'm back on the balcony now. Uh, it's the 20th of April, and it's a bit past 8. I just wanted to say that really quick. I'm back. I didn't do a video yesterday. I kind of saw that coming. As you'll see in the last video, if you watched that where I mentioned it, I just watched the previous video where I'm sitting in my room. It's from the 18th. I actually didn't want to film this right now today, but I figured not that I kind of had to, but in the long run that it's what I would want. And because I know if you're like me, I don't need to compare it, but I just know me personally. When I start something new, and I think I also talked about this in the previous videos, but there's been so many videos now. Like I'm telling you, I'm starting to have a hard time like figuring out what I said in each video, because I feel like I talk about many of the same things, but on a new day, I suppose, or like on new topics and such. But I know when I start something new like this, I'm going to be very enthusiastic, motivated. I love it in the beginning. I'm looking forward to it. It's all I can think about. It's all I want to do. And I just want to like do it as best as I can, right? And then when I start to slack on it and do it less, or it just like after a little bit of time, I'm not really motivated about it, and I don't really want to do it actually. So because the last video I did, it was like super late at a bit past 10 in the nighttime. I was so drained, as you can probably tell on the video. Like I'm way different energy kind of, and the way I'm speaking than now. And then so when I've had an experience like that, and then I don't do one the day after, and then it's also been like a draining day today, and before that day it was draining and stuff. It's just right now it's a lot of negatives that I'm associating with doing this. Like there's a lot of pushback. Also just watching the last video that I just did, like I'm really not happy with how it turned out, and I was fiddling so much. At first I sit in one chair, then I'm sitting in another chair, then like I'm moving the camera around. Then I noticed like my glasses, they're crooked the entire time because I'm not looking into the front facing camera, so I couldn't see myself. Yeah, if the microphone, I guess the microphone quality, at least it was better quality, but I just feel like I was fumbling with it, and then there was like sounds, and yeah, it was a bit annoying actually. So I think I'm probably just gonna keep doing this with the front facing camera, because I looked at it and I don't think that the quality of the video actually was that much better. Honestly, it looks the same, even though it's supposed to be 4K, but it looked like potato quality 720. So I don't know what they're on about. But anyways, I think I'm just gonna prefer, and I like doing this with the front facing camera. So I'm gonna do that. Sorry, I'm sitting a bit forward because it's actually not comfortable for me, but I don't wanna have to yell too much in order to get my voice across. So I'm sitting a bit leaned in. I hope that's okay for you. So I think I'll just continue with the front facing camera, so I compromise the audio quality a bit. But I also watched a video where they say, someone said, Ruri is another vlog YouTuber. She's saying that like you can have the best camera in the world, right? But if your audio on the video sucks, and I guess you're a vlogger, so you need to talk, and it's important in the video that you're talking, then like no one's gonna watch if you have shit audio quality, but like your video imagery is amazing. So I think I'm gonna try and figure out how I can do that without just buying the best microphone there is, because I have a tendency to do that. If you're like me, then when you get into like a new habit and a new thing you're doing, then you just like use all your energy, you're ready to blow whatever money that you have on this thing because it has to be the best and, you know, highest quality, prepared as much as you can. So yeah, but I'm gonna try not and do that, because I always do that, and then I buy some expensive microphone, some expensive camera, some expensive lighting, whichever, and then I'm gonna use it for a week, and then I'm never gonna use it again, and I'm too lazy to sell it, so it's just gonna be boxed up somewhere, and then it's a waste of money. And then when I come back to the habit and I want to do it again, like, it's gonna be like dusty or outdated or broken, and then there's 7 newer, better things, and then I'm like, oh fuck, you know, it's not good enough anymore. Like, I have a GoPro, guys, and I said guys, I'm sorry. I have a GoPro, but it's like 8 years old or something, but it can still shoot 60 frames, 1080p, right? But I would probably not use that because, I don't know. It just, when you look at all these new cameras and all this new gear there is, it's just like, because this is just like a GoPro, and if I use it for filming, I won't be able to see myself. And I think that's a big and important thing, because it's really nice when I'm using my front-facing camera here, I can just see myself in case that I'm sitting like this, like, and it looks super bad, you know, I can see it instantly and I get the feedback, so I can just like, yeah, I can change it, because I'm like, oh wow, I'm not sitting well, I should fix that, right? So I really like that about this front-facing camera, or if there's like some vlog camera, I know there's a few, but then it's going to be like 300, 400 bucks on that, right? So I think I would just, maybe I'll buy a microphone or something, maybe I won't, because I bought an adapter and I actually have a microphone, but I tried using it and recording some audio and videos on my phone with it, and it kind of just gives this like scratching noise, but I think it's because I'm like holding the mic, right? It gives these, it's probably like more isolated and better audio quality, but it gives these scratching noises, and I would just really hate and be upset if I filmed an entire 10-minute video and then I figure out there's like scratching all the time and I can't really use it. That would suck. Also, I realized I might look a bit tired or like depressed or something, whatever. I don't look too good. Yeah, it's been some rough days, guys, I'm sorry. My girlfriend, she was doing better with the one thing, but then we had to go to the hospital today just now for another thing. Thank God that it did not take well, because the last time I went to the hospital, I sat there for 2-3 hours and then they couldn't figure out what it was or whatever. And I basically thought I had like some blood clot in my leg or something, because my entire leg was feeling weird. And I guess it was just caused by anxiety. So I don't know. I'm still alive today, and it's a few years ago, and they never figure out what it was. So yeah, but anyways, my girlfriend, she's gotten some infection on her finger, and it's hurting her really bad, and she can't really use that finger like at all. But I was just scared when we called the hospital that they were just gonna be like, oh no, it has to wait because now it's the weekend, and then they're just gonna be like, oh, you have to wait and blah blah blah. But that's also something that you might know about me. If you don't, I'll tell you. I overthink everything, which you might have guessed from some of my videos now. So I make all these scenarios up in my head about future potential things and scenarios that might never happen, and then they don't happen, and then it's like unnecessary stress, and you just like, do you know that? Like, you just get annoyed like in advance, even though it doesn't even happen and it's not gonna happen, right? It's so unnecessary. But I did that, and yeah, I guess it just drained me. Anyways, it's been 10 minutes. I actually had no idea what I was going to talk about. I guess I somehow talked about something. I don't even know what, but we'll see, I guess, when I revise this. I hope it wasn't too boring. I'm sorry about the last video and this one. I know it's a bit lower quality, but I hope you're okay with that. Otherwise, we just skip it and we go to the next one, okay? Stay safe, like, comment, subscribe. If you enjoy me just rambling about whatever, helps the algorithm. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the subs that I've been getting lately and likes. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.